What if you could get a professional quality without breaking your bank? Hello guys, so today's vlog, join me as I put these two popular vlogging camera in 2024. So we have, of course, the Osmo Pocket 3, yan. And of course, we have the Sony ZV-E10 Das, yeah, Mark 1. So in this vlog, we will compare these two camera. So either you will go with the Osmo Pocket 3 or the Sony ZV-E10. So let's check and I will help you to decide which camera is perfect for you. So, and guys. So guys, before anything else, if you're new to my channel, please consider to subscribe and hit the notification bell so at least you'll be updated for all the videos that I will upload regarding photo, video, and tutorial and comparison, of course. So without further ado, guys, let's start now compare these two best vlogging camera in 2024. I compared these two because it's almost, not almost, at least it's almost same range of price. So I didn't compare with the ZV-E10 Mark II, which is more overpriced compared for the Osmo Pocket DJI 3. So that's why I choose the ZVE10 Mark 1. So again guys, if you are thinking why I compare the Osmo Pocket 3, which is not a camera or it's not a DSLR camera. We are talking about vlogging. So strictly about vlogging cameras. So and guys, I didn't compare also with the ZVE 1, but maybe one day we'll compare the ZVE 1 with the Osmo Pocket 3. But and guys, again, let's check because I have one customer last few days ago. He asked me regarding what is the best for him. He's asking for the Osmo Pocket 3, but instead, in the end, he bought the Sony ZV-E10 Mark 1. So I will give you why he take the Sony ZV-E10 instead of the DJI Osmo Pocket 3. So, guys, before I'm gonna get why that customer took the ZV-E10 over the Osmo Pocket 3, let's check what is the reason why DJI Osmo Pocket 3 is better to buy than the Sony ZV-E10. So again, first you have already in-built image stabilization. Of course, you have the gimbal, so that's why you have stabilization. Maximum electronic shutter. When you take a photo, you have 1 over 8,000 electronic shutter with this camera. Second, the weight, of course. The weight is more smaller compared for this. This is a huge. So it's only 179 grams over 340 grams of the ZV-E10. I think that is the reason why you're gonna take the DJI Osmo Pocket 3. And the size, of course, the size. This is pocket smaller compared for the ZBE10. So again, guys, now the reason why the customer took the ZBE10 over the Osmo Pocket 3. So, yan. First, this camera have a gyroscopic stabilization. This is for post-processing. Next, you have already product showcase. So, product showcase, when you put the camera or product, any product to the front of the lens, it will focus from the product. And when you remove the product, automatic it will focus to the subject. So, next, you have already unlimited video recording. Ayan, unlimited video record. Yeah, unlimited video recording. Of course, it depends on your battery and the memory. You have already 24 megapixel APS-C. Again, this is APS-C. So more bigger sensor compared for the 1-inch sensor. So again, 24 megapixel APS-C, 24 megapixel compared to 9 megapixel of DJI Osmo Pocket. Maximum native ISO, which is around 32,000 over 16,000. Next, the LCD screen, you have 3-inch LCD, and you have more bigger screen because it's a 3-inch. Next is you have already mic and headphone port, while the camera you have wireless mic through, yeah, to DJI. And webcam function is already here. Eye tracking focus and sensor is bigger because it's a crop sensor compared for 1-inch. So that is the reason why you will choose the Sony ZV-E10 Mark Mark 1. Sony ZV-E10 Mark 1. Again, guys, these two camera have similarities. They have Bluetooth connection. They are both touchscreen LCD. Yeah, they both have a time lapse, smartphone remote. They both same bitrate megabits, 100 megabits per second, both these two cameras. And both these two camera, guys, there's no pop-up flash. Of course, this is a pocket, so it's totally video. No viewfinder. You can have take a photo, no viewfinder on this, and not weather shield camera. So this is both this both camera is not a weather sealed camera. So, and guys, okay, the main reason why the Osmo Pocket is good to buy Osmo Pocket 3, again, this is more totally in vlog. If you don't want to take a video or photo, like strictly videos, like strictly everyday reels, if you want to take reels, if you love to take reels and share reels and share, no need to tons of time to make an export to your mobile and editing. Just use the application DJI Mimo, and directly you can uh share. Just edit in your mobile, edit the application, then it's easy. It's easy to use even every day, every minute. If you want to share a reels, then DJI Osmo Pocket is the best. First, it's small, and you don't need to buy any lenses. It's perfect for traveling, for taking videos, again, videos, reels. This is the best. But if you want to take a photo, and like what I've said, I have one customer, they are only just taking for reels or for vlogging, but they also want to take a photo to their product. So this is the best choice, the Sony ZV-E10 Mark 1. So again, you have a good quality image on this camera compared with this 24 over 9 megapixel, APS-C over 1 inch. So this is the best for photo and vlogging. So yan guys, I think that's it for today's vlog. Again, I will repeat, if you are thinking to buy this only strictly for vlogging or for reels or everyday, then short videos, then I'll go with Osmo Pocket 3. But if you are thinking to have a vlogging camera at the same time and also a photography camera or photo camera, then the Sony ZV-E10 is the best on this. So, on that, sorry. So, yeah, I think that's it for today's vlog. Again, if you want to check the price and availability of these two products, the DJI Osmo Pocket 3 and the Sony ZV-E10 Mark 1, you can visit our website www.abworld.com. So, yan guys, hanggang dito na lang. Thank you and mabuhay.